What's up, YouTube? Today we got a lot of news about the new 2K19 My Team mode. Now, this caught my interest because after reading the article, there's a lot of things that they improved on 100% from this year, which, in my opinion, this year was just a huge money grab, offering almost no rewards for single player effort other than domination. It's just, I don't know, I played it a lot anyway, but I was disappointed that I kept playing it because there was literally no other option. So, I actually said that I'm not going to get 2K19, but after reading this, I ended up actually pre-ordering the game because there's too many positives from this that I'm going to go over right now that justifies purchasing it for me in my opinion. So let's get started with what they're saying here. So I'm going to skip all this as the introduction. Yes, credit to Steve Noah, by the way, for giving us this information, breaking it down. Thank you, of course. Now, um, first of all, let's go over packs. So they say, as a collective, we didn't feel like you were pulling the cards you wanted at a pace we were happy with. This is something that is going to be improved in NBA 2K19. Blah blah blah. The team here wants you to have more of those experiences this year. So, one change I really like to pack design this year is the packs are now tiered, giving you a wider array of options, making your selections. Let's use last year's throwback packs as an example here. A pack did not guarantee you a throwback player, as the name might imply. So, of course, we can conclude what they're implying with this paragraph here. So, from what they're saying is that now before we continue, they're not saying that you're going to be pulling pink diamonds or diamonds in every pack. That's absolutely not what's happening here. All they're saying this is a tricky piece because the rest of it looks good, but this is not that good necessarily. They're saying you're going to have more tiered packs. For example, this year we had premium packs. We had packs costing 20,000 MT, 21,000 VC for one pack that didn't even give you good cards. Now, this is what they're saying here. They're going to put them in tiers. So if you want to have a better probability, you can pay more money. That's not going to result in guaranteeing you the player you want. All they're saying here, very specifically, is that you're going to be pulling cards from a wider selection. There's going to be a wider variety of throwback players, maybe some moments players, just categories. And you're going to be pulling cards from those categories. That doesn't mean they're going to be high overall cards. They're just going to be under that category. There's still going to be a bunch of shit throwback cards. There's going to be a bunch of bad um whatever moments cards or historic playoff cards that are still going to be bad, and but they're gonna be there, and you have to open those packs to filter through them, and hopefully you'll get something good. They're not necessarily saying that. I don't think this is means the odds will be better. It just says there's gonna be a more variety of what you can choose to play your odds with. Okay, so let's move on. After a year-end review, we really felt like the content release canvas was too sparse last year. There were too many periods of time when the consensus in the community was that we're ready for new content. Okay, so without even reading this further, I can already tell you that I remember after All Star Weekend this year, there was a drought of content. There was a drought. Nothing was coming up. Nothing. There was like 2 months where there were like a few moments cards coming up here and there, like Anthony Davis released, I remember, and people were buying that for 400,000 VC because there was simply nothing to compete with it. It was just the one card everyone was so hyped by, one diamond Anthony Davis, given it's a sick card, but or like even then, like we had to wait 2 months for a few packs of content. Now they're gonna give us more content. They're gonna have it more consistently this year. That's a huge plus, along with a dynamic country schedule bustling with activity. The activity will come via new packs, new exclusive insert cards into existing packs. That's moments. That's what we did this year. A new design for moments cards and dramatic increase in locker codes. Okay, so this is good. They're gonna have packs more consistently. It seems like they're gonna have more locker codes to fill in the days when like All Star Weekend happens and there's a break. And it looks like there's going to be a new design for moments cards, which I hope is going to be more consistent, more different design as to how you define a moment for a player, because there was a lot of moments this year that were missed in my opinion when players went off. I remember CJ McCollum went off a bunch of times and they didn't give him anything for that. So there was moments where 50-point games were neglected sometimes by just because they didn't make the card. So Maybe that'll change and there will be more consistency this year. So, again, this is not that big of a deal, but it's good. All right, let's move on. We don't really feel like the best comp was dropping at an appropriate pace last year. Okay, so this is the same point. For the longest time, you were an amethyst starved. You were definitely diamond starved, and you have no idea what a pink diamond even looked like. Yeah, and then in July, you dropped like 100 pink diamonds. In NBA 2K19, it will be possible to put amethyst cards on day one launch. There will be diamonds available way earlier. There's even pink diamonds planned for September. We're all going to be playing a different mode this year. The next set of items I want to talk about are all about the new game modes. Okay, so I forgot to end that paragraph. Okay, so this I don't even know if I like, to be honest. To be honest, I don't like that. I like starting the year off simple. I like sapphires, I like my emeralds. I want people to play the game and actually feel the struggle. Because when you get all amethysts and or up like diamonds from the beginning of the year, everyone's gonna be doing posterizers, all that nonsense right away. I like the gradual rising to it, and at the end of the year, of course, everyone's going crazy with all their Hall of Fame posterizers, 3-point limitless range on every damn player on your team. That's nonsense in my opinion. I think the game should start at a pace, and I want to experience my team with the players I built, the squad I built, and not have them dominate right away, if that makes sense. I want to actually feel the game out. Because let's be honest, people are going to be running five. What I don't want is people are going to be running five out from day one. And I don't like that idea at all. Five out can't be ran if, what's it called? If you start with Sapphires Emeralds, you're going to have a few 3-pointers, but centers aren't going to be consistent, 100%. Not this year, not last year. They weren't consistent from three if you're an Emerald or a Sapphire center. It goes up from Ruby. That's where you get some consistency, and moving on, you get more and more. But at the beginning, you shouldn't have that 5-out experience, man. They're not gonna nerf that, and people are gonna be running out from day one. I hope they did something about that. I don't like that. I do not like the fact that we are running all these players, like we are, like starting them off really high. All right, let's move on. My team unlimited. Yeah, my team unlimited. Now, I'm gonna explain this to you. I read this already. It's pretty cool. What they're saying is, breaking it down, you have to win 12 games, okay, to get the reward. But if you get 3 losses, so you have 12 games overall rather. Okay, so you have 12 games overall. If you get 3 losses, you're going back. If you get more than 3, you have 3 losses. If you get more than 3, you're going to go back to, you're going to drop down to 0 wins. So if you get 6 wins and then 3 losses on top of that, you're dropping down. If you get 8 wins and 3 losses, you're going to drop down. Now, you still get rewards the more wins you get. You still get rewards. But there's going to be pink diamond or really high end rewards every time for every player of the month. So for each month, you're going to have a really good reward. Now, to get this reward, you need to grind and you need to win 12 games. Now, that sounds easy, but I thought about it. 12 games in a row. That means any disconnect, that's bullshit, and that's bound to happen. Any game that you lose by 2 or 1 or whatever with some nonsense happening, people are going to be sweating like crazy for 12 wins. Think about it. Let's imagine you get 8 wins, right? That's a huge streak. That's a good streak right at 8 wins. Now you need to get 4 more on top of that. That's not that easy. That's going to take you a long time to do. That's going to take you multiple tries, I guarantee you, no matter who you are. Unless you're one of the very, very top players, top 1%, multiple tries, 100%. It's going to take days, weeks to do this. So it's not easy. 12 wins doesn't, it sounds easy. Like the first time I read it, I thought it was easy. But then I'm like, no, this is not easy at all. No losses. Yeah, 3 losses and you're back to 0. So, I mean, it's worth the try. It's competitive. It's going to be hella competitive. People are going to be going off on this. So, yes. But since I see this, I'm gonna mention this. Galaxy Opal is better than Pink Diamond now. Galaxy Opal is higher. 99 overall. You see here, Julius Erving is a pink diamond. You can see the pink diamond right here. He's a 97. So this is a 97. Pink diamond is not 99 anymore. Galaxy Opal is 99 now, right here. Okay, so that's the new 99. Okay, let's move on. Triple Threat. Triple Threat, new game mode. I can go over this with you too. So I'm going to read this just so we can get through this. New for NBA 2K19. Triple Threat is a single player experience that finally brings 3-on-3 basketball back onto my team. Using creative new ball drop mechanic, you will leave your opponents and prizes for defeating them up to chances as you work your way through every NBA team. I love this. I love this. It's amazing. 3-on-3s against NBA teams, against a computer, you can just chill out, sit back. You don't have to sweat because computers, if you're decent at the game, you'll beat your computer CPU, especially with a stacked team if you have one. It's going to be easy. So this is a good mode. But the thing is, here's the thing. There's actually 6 divisions. So you have to beat every team from what I understand. You have to beat every team 6 times. And it's gonna move, but of course there's divisions, right? So you can actually pick which team you play this time, more as opposed to domination where you have to go in a linear path. But here you pick a team, you have to beat each team 6 times, and each board gets harder with a better squad. Once you beat them 6 times, the 7th board unlocks, and that 7th board has the best rewards. So everyone's gonna be grinding this, I bet. And the rewards are like tokens. Apparently, tokens are used to buy stuff. Like they can be used for black market. There's a bunch of different things you can use tokens for, like a content that apparently you can't get, but with tokens, packs before they release. It's awesome. It's some great stuff. So this is good. This is good. What else? Triple Threat Online. Now, Triple Threat Online, same idea. Let's read this because I forgot some of this. Triple Threat Online retains the same 3-on-3 gameplay experience I described above, but as the name implies, it is an online-based mode that will find you challenging your skills against players from all over the world. The setup of the mode is quite simple. After played every game, you will return to the prize drop experience where you will get an opportunity to drop 1 or more balls for the chance at some very nice prizes. The number of balls you get to drop depends on how many games you have played. So, you get more balls by the games you play. So if you win more, you get more balls. You drop those balls, you see the prizes. The prizes are actually right here. So let's go zoom in on this. So what we see here, MT, better be good. Better be at least 1,000. That's not even a lot to me. But 1,000, 2,000 MT, that's decent. In my opinion. Triple Threat Pack. Looks like a shit. It looks like a bronze pack, but hopefully it's something good. And this right here, what do we see here? NBA. What does it say? My team. NBA. I can't even read that, but anyway, that looks like the best one right there. So I don't know what that is, but this looks good. Hope the rewards are good. What can I say? They don't tell you a lot, but hope the rewards are good. I'm gonna say. So prize will be completely dynamic and can do my team points, reward tokens. Yeah, so I guess I don't know. This is a reward token, I guess. Maybe this is the ×1. You get a 1 reward token, and some true unique My Team cards that won't be found anywhere else in the game. I don't know what that means. What is that? Like a +9 boost maybe that you can't get on a stat, or maybe something like that. Maybe it's something better. I don't know. They can sugarcoat it a lot, but this is good regardless. I'm not hating. This is good. I like 3s for both modes. That's really impressive. They brought it back for online and that. If you get rewards, if they give some diamonds at the end, they probably will because diamonds aren't the best anymore. Like really good. Diamonds, maybe some PDs in there. I mean, that's a solid mode. That is solid. That is solid. All right, what else do we have? Challenges. Same thing. Challenges is going to be at least 5, just like this year. They did 5 challenges per week to get your tokens. Single player challenges. They do multiplayer too for MT. You get rewards. Moments challenges are coming back. Yes, they didn't mention a lot of consistency, but but look, okay, so let's read this because I missed this part. New this year, as a mainstay feature is the concept of multiplayer challenges. We dipped our toes into water here a couple of times in 2K18, and the response was overwhelming. You all love these challenges. In NBA 2K19, we will be delivering new multiplayer challenges every single week, all season long. Unlike single player challenges, these special experiences will expire after their week is over. Multiplayer challenges are a great opportunity for you to test your online skills against others while playing in our custom designed scenarios, and you'll be earning great rewards for participating in these. That's great. Multiplayer challenges this year were once every month probably, and they gave you like 5,000 MT. Good amount, very rare. If you did it once, you can't do it again. Kind of like this is going to be consistent every week. That's good. Going to keep you playing. If you like my team, who doesn't like more MT? If you can beat other people online, most of us can, I'm sure. Eventually you will no matter what. So there you go. That's great. We're doing schedule challenges, completely different from this year. Last year at launch, there were 30 game schedules available for all 30 teams. That was 900 games. Hello, grind, of course. Yeah, that was ridiculous. To top that off, we came to the conclusion that it was, We will be releasing two 15-game schedules every 2 weeks. All season long. What? 15-game schedules every 2 weeks. 15 games in 2 weeks, bro. Plus the shit you put on top of this? No, man, that's too much still. 5 games is good. 15 is nuts. 15 really feels like the sweet spot compared to the 30 per team you were made to play last year. This is particularly true as the majority of the games are shortened scenarios rather than full games. Fair, but still, that's a lot of games. To further drive your interest, the rewards along the way are definitely going to be worth your time. You'll be earning piles of MT points. Okay. I guess maybe if you want, you don't have to do all free agent, high-end free agent cards. I don't care about free agent cards. I don't care about that. You will both earn 3 reward tokens as well as a free pack of throwback cards that will give you a guaranteed throwback player to add to the collection. That doesn't mean anything. It could be a 80 overall throwback. Who wants that? Lastly, moment channels are making. Yes, we knew that. Okay, so domination returning this year. When you dominate all 16. Okay, so it's divisions again, right? You will meet a reward token. A lot of reward token talk. That's it's gonna be something good. They're gonna be used for a lot. Okay, let's see. Take my team and dominate every current NBA team. Simple. Okay. Fantasy dominate. A personal favorite of mine. This setup allows you to take your my team against some fantastical yet fun team creations. Interesting. 2018 All-Star NBA team, All-NBA team, and 2004 draft class, a team of ABA greats, a team made up of final MVPs, and so on. That is lit. Good job, 2K. Good job. You handpicked those teams. Good job. All-time domination. Okay, so the all-time best teams. We did this year, so we already know. Okay, so here's the reward tokens. They're a big deal this year. I feel this is a big highlight. Reward tokens are going to be the main currency. MT is important. Reward tokens are going to be just as important, I think, if not more. You've no doubt seen me mention reward tokens above as I've been talking about pricing and what you can earn this year. This is something we've added this year, and I have absolutely fallen in love with it. No matter where you are in my team, completing content will earn you reward tokens. Once you have earned a few tokens, you should absolutely head over to the reward market to view what we have on offer. The reward market is how you will be building your team this year. When you first enter the reward market, you will be eligible to trade in your reward tokens for Emerald players. When you are first starting out, these will be very solid upgrades to your lineup. You should get these players as quickly as possible. Okay. I mean, maybe. Emerald players, really? Didn't you give us Amethyst as a locker code? Once you have acquired enough of the Emerald players, you will be open up to Sapphire market. Then the room market. Okay, wait, what? When you're first starting out, these will be very software you should get these players as quickly as possible. Okay, so the reward market is tiered, so you have to go through the Emerald players to get to the Sapphire, to the Ruby, and so on. I guess that makes sense. So you need to get through. You need to use your reward tokens on the bad players to get to the good players. Okay, cool. So you need to grind. It's a grinded game mode, no matter what. So here you go. No matter where you play in NBA 2K19's My Team, you will earn reward tokens for your progress. Earned reward tokens can be redeemed for players that will build up your lineup into a highly formidable team. Okay. That's in one element. So there's going to be many more. So the token market is a place where you can spend your surplus tokens on some truly unique content. While its contents will be ever changing, it will be a place where you can sometimes purchase currently available card packs with tokens instead of VC MTP. It will be a place where you will be able to purchase new and upcoming packs before they get released in the pack marketplace. That's kind of crazy, but personally for me, I don't know if I'm going to risk that. That's kind of sketch because I'd rather use reward tokens as something I definitely will get as opposed to something, before release, probably 2 days before, 1 day before max. 2 days before max, like, is that really that big of a deal to you? Like, if it's like a Kobe Pink Diamond or whatever, Galaxy Opal, yeah, maybe, but you should just, you can buy some guaranteed cards with that. Daily trials. Speaking of earning things that help you build up your team quicker, new to NBA team is daily trials feature. Every single day when you log in, we're going to give you 3 stat-based objectives for the day. Okay, so this is like basically just goals, like score points, assists, blah, blah, blah. Locker codes. Okay, so locker codes are going to be cool this year. They're going to give you The same locker code as last year, but this year they're gonna give you a locker code you enter, and you're guaranteed a certain prize. So the thing is, let's say there's a chance at a pink diamond Kobe, but everyone can get the locker code, but it's a chance at pink diamond Kobe. But a lot of players are gonna pull the emerald, a lot of players are gonna pull a sapphire, a lot of players are gonna pull an amethyst. It depends on what 2K decides. They can make amethyst the lowest tier to pull. Depends, but a few percentages are gonna pull pink diamonds. I like that. You can't have everyone getting pink diamonds. That's bull. That just doesn't work. That's not cool. Like, you want it to be special. You want the card to be special. That's how it works. That's how the economy works. That's how the game works. People should be rewarded for having a good card, even if they lucked out. Whatever. Let them enjoy it, feeling special and all that. Now, giving everyone a chance to get it, and you don't feel empty when you type in that code and all of a sudden it's gone. You don't feel empty as though like you just waited for this and you just entered this code and it's gone. This is better. So theoretical, in 1 in 10 chance of winning the featured prize, with some practice you will learn that the odds are actually much better than 1 in 10 with some practice. I don't know what that means with some practice. You can't practice putting in a code. It's all luck in the end. But okay. Okay, so this is the code. If anyone's watching the video, pause it right now and save this code. This is for 2K19 when it comes out. This is gonna get you an Baron Davis Amethyst card. Okay, this is the code for it right here. Collector levels. Okay, other levels, they're all collecting. They're gonna talk about collecting. It's all about collecting cards. I'm gonna skip that. Heat check cards are cool. So heat check cards are basically cards. Let's say you have this guy, Giannis Antetokounmpo, on your lineup, and then he has a 90 overall on your team. But then he's playing, and he goes off this one game. He drops like 55, let's say, this season, right? Don't quote me on it, but if he does, all right, I'm rooting for you. 55 for him. He's going to get a boost in the game, and that's how your card's going to go up. That's a heat check card. It goes up not permanently, just for a bit. Let's say your player's on fire in real life. He's going to be on fire in the game. He's going to get a little boost to his stats. That's lit. I like the interaction of the season with the game, the real season complementing the game. That's great, and I think 2K should capitalize on that more. Dynamic ratings, I like that. I like that. It's always moving. There's things going up, there's things going down, values are getting changed. That's lit. I love that. I love that. Watching NBA makes it much more interesting. 20th anniversary collection. Okay, so this is actually really interesting. There's going to be cards coming out. Pink diamonds. In fact, the first 20th anniversary card out the gate will be the first pullable pink diamond in card in NBA 2K19. You're going to want this one when it drops shortly after launch, so keep an eye out. I'm thinking it's going to be LeBron because he's on the cover and it's all about LeBron. Who knows? These 3 Galaxy Opal Collection Complete cards are incredibly desirable, so I would encourage you to make every effort to get 20th Anniversary Edition cards available. So 20th Anniversary Edition is all the cover athletes of NBA 2K. They're all gonna be there. They're all gonna be in the editions. I mean, they're gonna be releasing the anniversary. They're gonna be really lit cards, really good stuff. I want that. I like that. And let's just read this. The entirety of the 20th anniversary collection is comprised of 18 of some of the best cards in my team. We're breaking these 18 cards down into a series: 1 6-card series, 2 6-card series, 3 6 cards. When you collect all 6 cards in a series, you will be rewarded with an incredibly rare and powerful Galaxy Opal card that can't be obtained anywhere else. Okay. So, that's going to be a lot of collecting and stuff. So, there's throwback collections. This is the card I believe we're going to get. Baron Davis right here. This is the card we're getting. So, this is the locker code card, okay? So, good stuff there on 2K. Okay, where were we? Alright, throwback collections. Lit. Okay, and then there's a user interface. This looks a lot like NBA Live to me. A lot like NBA Live, but you know, I like it a lot actually. It looks good. Has its own settings menu. I mean, we had that last year, but I don't know. I just feel like I like this. I like this. This looks a lot like NBA Live, but it looks better in my opinion. It looks better. All new auction house, redesigned. They added a bunch of changes where you can see the card you have in your collection, things like that. all new pack openings. That's going to be it. Subscribe to this channel, by the way, if you're interested in watching, because I'm going to be doing pack openings day one, uploading it to YouTube. All new lineups menu. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you like this, you want to see more NBA content, I'm going to be uploading all the time. Going to be uploading 2K19. I'm getting it day one. Going to be running that. Park, my team, all that. Pack openings. Please drop a sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Or whatever you're watching. Have a good day, morning, whatever. Whenever you watch this. Peace.